All right. Um, Good morning, everybody. My name is Chukune Nweke. I am one of the mental health counselors at Wichita State University Counseling and Psychological Services. With this live stream that we are doing, I will be continuing CAPS, which is our short acronym, Keep Calm, Breathe On online program. This live stream is meant to be an interactive way for those viewing to practice different mindfulness and meditation skills. Since it's an interactive way, you'll be allowed to leave comments. So feel free to leave comments or reactions that you have on the different exercises that I or another partner of mine, Ben, will be teaching you. Before you do comment, I'd like to be clear that this isn't therapy, and any questions or comments made are not confidential since this is a public forum. With that being said, though, if you are a student at Wichita State University and you would like to schedule a confidential therapy service, you can always set an appointment with us by calling our number 316-978-4792. And whether you are a student at Wichita State University or not, and you are in need of more immediate support, you can always call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255 or 988. And you can also text the word HOME to 741-741 for the crisis text line. So now we're going to get into today's exercise. Last time we did leaves on the string, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Today we're going to be doing a variation of leaves on the stream, where instead of leaves on the stream, we're going to be picturing clouds in the sky. For those new to mindfulness, it basically means intentionally being aware of the present moment with a non-judgmental attitude. And with lots of practice, this activity or this skill that we're building on can help us slow our thoughts down and interact with them in a different way than we're used to, which can lead to long-term benefits, including improved mood and reduced anxiety and stress. So when you're ready, I want you to get into a comfortable, grounded position wherever you are. If you're standing or sitting, allow your feet to plant themselves to the ground. And if you're lying down, allow yourself to relax and sink in. You can also choose to close your eyes or fix your gaze at a point in the environment or the room that you're in. We're going to begin by taking some deep breaths, using counts of 3 seconds in and 3 seconds out. As you're doing this, imagine that there's a straw in your mouth and you're blowing the air out. Making sure that as you're breathing in, you're allowing your breath to find its way to your lungs. And as you're breathing out, you're allowing your air to find its way out of your body. Continue to do this for some time until you notice that your body is getting into a natural rhythm. Making sure that you're breathing in for 3 seconds, and then breathing out for another 3 seconds. Notice that feeling of the air filling up in your lungs, and then getting released once blowing that air out. Now I want you to imagine that you're lying on a field of grass. And you're looking up at the sky above you. And there are clouds there, gently floating by. I want you to imagine what that field of grass looks like. Imagine what the sky looks like. Imagine how the clouds are looking like. Remember that this is your imagination, so you're allowed to run free and wild with it. No one's judging you. Create this field of grass, of the sky, filled with clouds. Create this in your mind. I want you to simply immerse yourself in this environment that you've now created. As you're imagining, you might start to notice some thoughts. If you do, acknowledge to yourself what you're thinking about. Maybe thinking about your pet, maybe thinking about assignments and projects, exams, maybe thinking about family or loved ones, whatever it is that you're thinking about. Acknowledge that to yourself. Say to yourself, notice I'm thinking about this. Notice I'm thinking about that. Once you've acknowledged that to yourself, place that thought on a cloud and watch it float by. I want you to do this regardless of whether the thoughts are positive, negative, pleasurable, or painful. No matter what the nature of the thoughts is, place that thought on a cloud and watch them float by. If your thoughts stop, I want you to keep watching the clouds. Sooner or later, your thoughts will start up again. Allow the clouds to pass at their own way. Allow them to move on their own pace. Do not try to speed them up or control them. You're not trying to blow them away. You're allowing them to come and go at their own good time. And if your mind says, this is pointless, or I can't do this, also place those thoughts in a cloud and watch it float by. And if a cloud should stop moving, don't force it to float away. Simply let it hang around. Simply just let it be. If a difficult feeling arises, such as boredom or impatience, simply acknowledge it. Say to yourself, notice a feeling of boredom, or I notice a feeling of impatience. And then place those words, those feelings, on a cloud and let them float on by. From time to time, your thoughts will grab hold of you. You may lose track of the exercise. This is normal, this is natural, and it will keep happening. As soon as you realize it has happened, acknowledge it to yourself, and then start the exercise again. Continue to place those thoughts on the cloud and let them float by. No matter the nature of the thoughts, no matter the nature of the feelings, simply acknowledge them to yourself. Let them float by. And before we leave our imagination, I want you to take one final look at your environment, the scene that you created. And take one final deep breath, breathing in for 3 seconds, breathing out for another 3 seconds. When you're ready, you may open your eyes as we conclude this exercise for today. I hope that this exercise was helpful for anyone watching and giving this a try. I think it's a great exercise that helps us practice that skill of not getting wrapped up in our thoughts and getting lost in our thoughts, simply learning to observe them as they come and go. I hope this is something that you get to practice from time to time throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout the semester. You can join us again next week in our Keep Calm, Breathe On live stream that we do every Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. Videos are found on our YouTube page called Shockers Caps, or our Facebook page as well, at Wichita State University Counseling and Psychological Services. And as a reminder, if you're a student at Wichita State University and you would like to schedule a confidential therapy service, you can always set up an appointment with us at our number 316-978-4792. And whether you are a student here at Wichita State University or not, and you're in need of more immediate support, you can always call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255 or 988. And you can also text the word HOME to 741-741 for the crisis text line. That is all for today. And I hope that you have a good rest of your week.